Today we are going to talk about losses or losing streaks in general and how to overcome it, right? So this week on Monday I took four trades and all four hit stop loss. Yes, you heard me right, all four trades hit stop loss, and I learned a few things that I want to share with you guys. So usually when I'm trading, I like to take maximum 1 to 2 setups in a single day. But that day I went beyond my rules and I took 4 trades. So that's me breaking one of my rules right there. So I'm going to review these trades and what I learned from there. I'm also going to talk about the psychology or how I deal with losses, especially losing streak, and how I'm able to overcome it. So, but to give you a quick intro, usually when I take a loss, I divide them into 2 ways. I have what I call a good loss and also a bad loss. A good loss doesn't mean I didn't lose money, but I lost money doing the right thing. And what is the right thing? The right thing is following my trading plan. But anytime I go or break any rule in my trading plan and I take a loss, that right there I know it's a bad loss that I need to learn from. So without wasting much time, let's get right into today's video. But before I do that, let me take the next minute to give a shout out to our sponsor of this video, the FOREX Founder, one of the leading firms when it comes to the proprietary firm industry. So currently the FOREX Founder is going through a migration phase where they are changing the platforms. So those of you who have an account with them need to just hold on and relax, and once the migration is done, which is going to happen this month, there are new platforms where all the trading accounts will be moved to and trading can resume comfortably. So if you're looking to make a purchase, you can still make a purchase by clicking on the link in my description. It takes you to the dashboard and you can get about 50% off any challenge account you decide to purchase right now. By using the promo code TFF50, you can get as high as 50% discount on any challenge account you decide to purchase. So some of the new platforms they're going to work with is DX Trade, C Trader, Trade Locker, and also Match Trader. So these 4 platforms you need to get yourself familiarized with it because that is where they are moving to, and the migration will be done this month. So let's get right back into this video, guys. The first currency pair that I want to dissect here is USDCHF. So I was looking to take a sell on USDCHF on Monday and I took a loss. So prior to the market opening on Monday, we had USDCHF sitting nicely on this resistance level right here. So I was already anticipating a sell-off for USDCHF, but I missed out on the original entry for this trade, basically because of the price action right here and also the time that I got a confirmation, which was on Friday. So on Monday, I decided to use my continuation strategy to catch a trade on USDCHF into the direction of a sell. And on that same Monday, we had a fundamental coming in for CHF, which is the CPI month on month, around 7:30 a.m. So I had to wait for the confirmation of this particular news event to get in on my trade idea. So when the results came and the actual was greater than forecast, as was indicated here, indicating strength in the CHF, it means that it only confirmed my bias for the USDCHF sell-offs, because if CHF is strong, it means any currency pair that has the CHF as the quote currency is going to sell off massively, and that includes USDCHF. So quickly I knew that USDCHF was supposed to be a sell, and then I went on a 15 minutes time frame to get in on my entry when it comes to the sell position. As you can see, this was 7:30 when the news was released. So the initial reaction was a sell-off, and I jumped in on a sell right here, putting my stop loss somewhere above the range. Because I'm catching a continuation, there was no need for me to put my stop loss all the way back at the 4-hour recent high. So I just put my stop loss right above the 15 minutes highs, and that stop loss was taken out, subsequently came all the way back down. So I was not really wrong when it comes to the direction of USDCHF, but my entry criteria, I would also say that was wrong because I followed my rules when it comes to catching continuation. So USDCHF, I will just consider that as one of the things that usually happens with the market. You can never be really too sure about the market, but nonetheless, if you had an entry right above these highs, you should still be safe and make as much profit as you can, right? So as you can see, I have GBP in there as well, and it came from the same trade idea. It came from the fact that CHF was strong and I was expecting any currency pair that has CHF in it to sell off. Also GBP was somewhere around here when the market opened. So as for GBP I didn't really get to enjoy much profits before I was taken out for a loss totally, because the entry was somewhere around here. I took my sell, it went all the way back up, took my SL out, and then it moved on. And I went on to take a trade on ADJPY and then NZDJPY as well. So this is where the real problem came in, right? Because usually with those 2 setups I should have been done for the day, but I went ahead to add multiple pairs, exposing myself much more to the market, which was totally not in my trading plan. So that is what I have to learn from today's video, that no matter what happens, no matter how many setups that I get in a day, as I always do, I need to stick to maximum 2, right? So AED/JPY's confirmation came from somewhere around here. I was also looking to continue this trade all the way back up on a Monday. I was on a 15-minute time frame as well, so I was trying to catch the breakout of this particular trade. I was regarding this area as an impulse, small consolidation, and then continue. So I took a buy here, and then it went all the way back down. My stop loss was just somewhere around here. It hit my stop loss, and then currently we are here. AED/JPY and NZD/JPY are highly correlated, so anything that I see on AED/JPY I usually will see on NZD/JPY because they kind of have the same pattern. So NZD/JPY as well, I took a buy trade right here. I was trying to catch the breakout as well on a 15-minute time frame, put my stop loss below here, and as you can see, it's been a roller coaster. Came a little bit into loss, went all the way back up, and then finally coming to hit my stop loss and taking me out with a full loss. So usually when I take losses more than what I'm supposed to do, instead of jumping back into the market to try and reverse trade, I step away from the chart, and that comes from a place of discipline, because no matter how many new juicy setups that I get, I will have to refrain from taking any trade position until the next day. The next day I made a video on gold, and the price of gold was somewhere around here. On that day in the morning, I was making a video and I was projecting or anticipating that gold was going to hit our all-time highs of 2150, and I knew that these are moves that happen once in a while, and gold was literally giving out what I like to call free money. So I decided to jump in on this trade for a buy as well, which also something very interesting happened. I'm going to share with you right now, because at the end of the day I still didn't make money with this gold trade. Now what happened? So on gold trade, to get my entry, I went on a 15-minute time frame once again, because I was trying to catch the continuation of the previous swing, right? So on the 15-minute time frame, I was trying to get in on an early entry, which was not entirely wrong, right? I got my entry somewhere around here for the buy. I was taking this early buy trade setup instead of waiting for the whole move to break out totally and take a safer option or take a safer entry somewhere around here. I got in way earlier in London session somewhere around here, which was not entirely wrong, but once again where I placed my stop loss was what deprived me of riding this sweet move all the way back to the all-time highs. So instead of putting my stop loss way below the range, which is safer, I was thinking about the number of pips that I had to risk. So I was trying to just risk something small, which was also against my trading rules, because according to my trading rules, put a stop loss where the stop loss is supposed to be. Don't set your stop loss based on your discretion. When that happens, you need to take full responsibility for what happens in the market, which I have, right? So I put my stop loss just below the range, and as you can see, this little pullback right here took my trade out, and then subsequently went all the way back up. So that was how my gold trade also ended, and I didn't make any money on gold. So that made a total of 5 trades, 5 losses. So after that gold trade, I was totally done for the week, right? Because 5 losses in a week was definitely way too much. So I had to just put everything on hold for the week, call a week off, re-strategize, and come back into the market next week. So today is Friday and it's NFP, and for this same reason I might not be participating in NFP. Let's see what happens by the way, right? So that is how I was able to take 5 losses, and also how I was able to manage my losses, learn from it, and also come back psychologically stronger, right? If you like this kind of content, you know what to do. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Also smash the like button. It's going to help the video do well. Don't forget to click on the link in my description to join the RickFX Telegram community, where I share trading signals and also free educational forex content like this. Do want to follow me on all social media platforms at RICK__FX, especially on Instagram and on Twitter. That'll be all for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.